So here's an '01 Explorer, and the rotors on this are just absolutely beyond seized. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, I've hammered it and I've heated it and I've pounded on it so hard that I'm actually chipping away pieces of it. And started with the smaller hammer, moved on to the axe, tried the pry bar, tried the heat, tried a lot of other stuff, and it just wasn't moving. So what I've ended up having to do is to do a nice neat little trick where you just take a bolt and a nut and another nut, and you basically use the holes that are already in the steering knuckle for the caliper bracket, and you make yourself a little press. So if you hold the nut on this side and screw in the nut on this side, it pushes against that rotor. And this, I got a shouldered bolt here, so I put another nut here just to add a spacer. But if you just had a long bolt, it'd work just fine with a bolt and a nut. And as long as you hold this one and tighten down on the bolt here, so you're actually pushing it into the caliper or into the rotor, you can press it out on both sides. And if you need to, you can press out a little bit on it, turn it 180, press out on the other side, and just keep going back and forth till you slowly press it out. So that's a nice neat little trick there. This one I actually ended up having to make a relief cut in it to get this caliper, or not this caliper, I'm sorry, beyond brain dead today, to get this rotor hot on the inside here. I had to cut out quite a bit so the heat could transfer and work that PB blaster and all that stuff into there. And it's actually working. You can see it's got a gap here and it's starting to come out. So I've already flipped it. I just got to tighten down on these a bit more, then it'll come out.